God says this isn't a coincidence. You are reading this now because heaven has scheduled this moment for your soul. This is your confirmation. This is not your imagination, not a random thought, not an emotional fantasy. You are moving. Not just physically, but spiritually, emotionally, financially, and in every realm that has held you hostage for too long. The weight is being lifted. The chains are being broken. The walls are falling down. The atmosphere is changing. The vision is becoming clearer. You're moving, and I, your Lord, am going with you. The place you are going to is not ordinary. It's a land soaked in my promise. It's a space I have personally carved out for you. It's not just about new furniture or fresh paint on walls. It's about the healing you'll feel when you step through the door. It's about the peace that will wrap itself around you like a warm blanket the moment you cross the threshold. It's about the safety that will cradle your soul and let you exhale for the first time in years. The place you are moving to has angels assigned to every corner. Archangel Michael himself has visited it. He stood at the entrance and declared, "This place is blessed. This ground is holy. No darkness shall pass beyond these walls." You are not just moving into a house. You are moving into your healing, into your recovery, into your peace, into your divine rhythm, into the life that was always meant for you before the pain distorted your vision, before betrayal clouded your hope, before struggle became a way of life. That season is over. You are stepping into a space that matches the glory God has always had on your life. This move isn't just geographical, it's spiritual. You are being lifted higher. You are being pulled out of every trap the enemy tried to design for you. God says, "I've gone ahead of you. I've prepared every detail. I've touched every door handle. I've whispered into the walls. I've poured peace into the air." Do you remember those nights you cried alone, staring at ceilings, begging me for a sign? Do you remember how many times you said, "God, if you see me, show me something. Give me hope. Give me a way out"? I never missed a tear. I never ignored a prayer. This move is your answer. This moment is your miracle. I have waited for this time because your heart is ready. You are not the same person you were months ago. You've endured too much to settle. You've grown too deeply to shrink. You've believed too hard to go back. This move is not just for comfort. It's for confirmation. The place you're going to is quiet in a way your soul has craved. The sounds of chaos are being silenced. The voices that screamed doubt are gone. The fear that haunted you in every corner is being locked out permanently. I've anointed this place to be your sanctuary. No storm can follow you here. No past can poison the air. This place will not trigger your old wounds. It will speak to your healing. Every window will let in light, heavenly light. Every step you take across the floor will echo with peace. Your footsteps are guided. Your journey is aligned. Your destination is holy. Even now, while you read these words, your spirit is catching a glimpse of it. You don't need to see a photo. I'm planting the picture in your soul. Picture a place where the sun touches the walls with kindness. Where the nights feel restful, not restless. Where your laughter won't echo into emptiness but will be received by the very presence of God dwelling with you. Where you wake up and feel joy without guilt. Where you look around and don't see what you've lost, but what I've restored. That's the place. That's where you're going. And not just physically. You're moving into a season where nothing will look like what you've been through. The pain will not follow. The sorrow won't fit here. You've outgrown the prison of your past. You've learned what you needed to learn. You've mourned what you needed to mourn. But now, joy is arriving. And not just any joy, divine joy. The kind of joy that makes no sense but cannot be denied. The kind that dances through your spirit even when things aren't perfect. Because in this new place, your soul will remember who it is. I'm not just relocating you. I'm elevating you. The place you're moving to holds favor, opportunity, and alignment. The right people will find you here. The right conversations will begin. The divine doors will open. You'll walk into rooms that once felt unreachable. What was delayed is being released. You're not just changing addresses, you're changing atmospheres. The air in this place has already been prayed over. The ground has been soaked in expectation. The walls are singing, "Welcome home." Even the wind will sound different here. It will whisper peace, not pressure. You'll find yourself crying for no reason, but not out of sadness, out of relief. Because the weight you carried for so long will finally fall off. You'll breathe differently. Sleep more soundly. Speak more freely. Your creativity will explode. Your dreams will wake up. Your heart will stop bracing for betrayal. This place was chosen not just by me, but for you. You are moving into alignment with your purpose. The stress that stalked you daily will break here. The trauma that lived in your body will start to unravel. Healing will no longer be a theory, it will be your reality. Do not let fear stop you. I know change is uncomfortable. I know moving means letting go. But this isn't a loss, it's a rescue. You're not abandoning what was familiar. You're being delivered from what was harmful. You're not losing anything necessary, you're gaining everything divine. Even the things that felt like blessings in your old place had expiration dates. I allowed some things to shake, some people to leave, because they could not fit in the new place. They would have polluted the promise. I love you too much to allow contamination in your next chapter. You may not feel ready, but heaven says you are. You may not have it all figured out, but I've already figured it out for you. You are not walking into this alone. Angels will escort you. Archangel Michael has already gone before you. Every paper, every key, every meeting, every contract, divine hands are guiding it. Nothing will fall through. Nothing will be missed. Even if the road seems uncertain, know this: I am directing your every step. I will not let your foot stumble. I will hold your hand in the midnight hour and remind you, you are safe here. You're going to feel strange at first, because peace feels foreign when you've lived in chaos. But let yourself adjust. Let yourself rest. Let yourself receive. You are worthy of this place. You are not taking up space. You are not a burden. You belong here. This place was waiting for you. The future you've been praying for is no longer in the distance, it's opening right before you. The shift is not coming, it has already begun. Things are falling into place so fast it may feel like a dream, but it's real. And it's happening now. There will be signs. Divine signs. Things will confirm themselves in rapid succession. You'll hear familiar words spoken by strangers. You'll see numbers that guide you. You'll receive phone calls and messages that seem perfectly timed. But they are not coincidences, they are clues from heaven, reminding you, yes, child. This is me. I'm with you. Keep going. You're not hallucinating hope. You're walking into it. Every delay had a divine purpose. Every no was making room for the real yes. And when you walk into the place, the real place, you'll feel it. Something in your spirit will settle. A divine stillness will fill your bones. You'll feel like you've returned from exile. You'll recognize the sound of your own laughter again. You'll remember what peace was supposed to feel like. And you'll fall to your knees, not in sadness, but in worship. Because in that moment, you'll know, God did this. He really did this for me. This is your confirmation. Your soul has been waiting for this word. Heaven saw the battles you never posted about. Heaven saw the breakdowns you hid with smiles. Heaven heard the cries that shook your pillow. And now, heaven is responding. The move is not a maybe, it's a mandate. You are moving. You are being delivered. You are being planted in promise. And everything, is going to be different. You will no longer dread the morning. You will no longer beg for peace. You will no longer shrink yourself to survive. This is your divine relocation. The past has no power over this next chapter. You are stepping into the sacred. You are stepping into the fulfilled. You are stepping into the more that I promised. And yes, it will be more than you imagined. More peace. More provision. More joy. More presence. More purpose. You thought you were moving for one reason, but you're about to discover it was always about the calling. So pack your faith. Leave your fear. Gather your courage. Don't take guilt with you. Don't bring the voice of shame. Don't carry what's not yours anymore. Travel light, because you're about to be filled with everything you need. I've gone ahead of you. I've prepared the table. I've written the welcome. I've spoken the blessing. And now, I hand you the key. Open the door, child. This is your time. You're moving. Congratulations. Your wait is over. Heaven has seen every silent prayer you whispered in the dark. God has witnessed the nights you stayed awake, wondering when your time would come, when the storm would finally pass. Now, the Spirit says clearly, the delay has ended. Something divine is set in motion. This is not wishful thinking. This is not imagination. This is God stepping in to say, enough. Enough of the suffering. Enough of the confusion. Enough of the waiting. Because tomorrow will mark a turning point. Before the 14th of May, something will shift in your atmosphere, and when it does, you'll know it was no accident. It was divinely appointed. You may have gotten used to disappointment. You may have adjusted your expectations just to survive. But God says raise them again. It is safe now. You won't be let down this time. You've passed the test. You didn't give up, even when it felt like you had every reason to. You stayed standing. And where you thought God was silent, He was working behind the scenes, arranging something miraculous, something that only He could orchestrate. And now, the heavens are declaring that it's your time. You don't need to fight for what's already yours. You don't need to beg for what I've already written into your destiny, says the Lord. You are about to walk into a season of divine reversals. Everything that seemed to go wrong is about to turn right. Every loss is about to make sense. Every delay was not a denial, it was protection. I was shielding you from premature exposure. I was hiding you from those who would try to block your blessing. But now the time of hiding is over. Now comes the revealing. Now comes the reward. Now comes the realization of promises long spoken over your life. Archangel Michael is already stationed where your breakthrough is about to arrive. He's clearing the path. No enemy will be able to intercept it. No confusion will be able to delay it. No betrayal will be able to steal it. What's coming is sealed by heaven. And not even hell can stop it. Tomorrow is not just another day. It is a divine appointment. Something is going to show up. A message. A person. A decision. A yes you've been waiting on. You don't need to understand how. You just need to be ready. You might feel unprepared, but God says, I've prepared you in the fire. I've refined you in the silence. I've strengthened you in the seasons you thought were wasting your time. Nothing was wasted. Not one tear. Not one prayer. Not one sleepless night. They were all recorded in heaven. They were all seeds, and now the harvest is ready. You will see it with your own eyes. You will not only hear about other people's miracles, you will live inside your own. Something sacred is already on its way to you. A phone call. An email. A conversation. A confirmation. Watch closely. Heaven speaks not always through loud signs, but through subtle moments that carry eternal weight. You'll feel it in your spirit before it manifests in your reality. You'll sense it in the air. A divine shift. A holy weight. That is the signal. That is how you'll know it's begun. But listen, the enemy will try one last time to distract you. Right before the promise arrives, the enemy always sends noise. Fear. Doubt. Misunderstanding. Do not fall for it. This is the moment to stand firm. Stand in prayer. Stand in praise. Stand in complete trust. Heaven is on your side. God is not a man that he should lie. What he promised, he will fulfill. And he has promised you something specific, something personal. Before the 14th of May, that promise will show signs of life. The spiritual pregnancy is about to come to term. Labor is hard, but delivery is glorious. You didn't come this far to be forsaken. You didn't cry all those tears just to be left empty. You didn't pray all those prayers just to be forgotten. You are not forgotten. You are seen. You are known. You are deeply loved. And the breakthrough that's about to touch your life is so precisely timed, you'll look back and say, wow. God really was in control all along. There are people who didn't believe in you. People who doubted your worth. People who left you out. But I never left you, says the Lord. I saw what they didn't. I saw your heart. I saw your effort. I saw your faith even when it was just a flicker. I honored it. And now I am repaying it. Divine repayment is coming to your life. Favor will find you. Acceleration will overtake you. You will move from last in line to the front. And not because of who you are, but because of whose you are. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to see this message. You were meant to read these words. You were meant to be reminded that something is going to shift tomorrow. Before the 14th, a door will open. And behind that door is what you've been asking me for. Healing. Provision. Reconciliation. Clarity. Freedom. A fresh start. Whatever it is, I've got it covered. I already went ahead of you. I've prepared the room. I've cleared the obstacles. Now you just need to walk through. Yes, it may feel surreal. Yes, it may come faster than you imagined. But that is the nature of my miracles. I do things suddenly. I turn things around in the blink of an eye. Don't underestimate what I can do in one day. Don't underestimate the power of one yes from heaven. Your life is about to shift gears. What once seemed stuck will start to move. What once felt blocked will break wide open. And you'll know, it wasn't by luck, or by chance, or by human intervention. It was God. So I say to you, my beloved child, rest. Rest your mind. Rest your heart. Let go of the anxiety. Lay down the fear. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to force anything. Just trust. Just believe. Just wait and watch. I will do what I said. I will bring it to pass. And when it comes, it will be greater than you imagined. More beautiful than you planned. More aligned than you expected. This is the calm before the miracle. This is the stillness before the shift. Don't mistake silence for absence. I am moving. I am aligning. I am coming through for you. Rejoice now, even before it happens. Praise now, even before it's visible. Because faith isn't waiting to see, it's believing before it appears. Congratulations, your wait truly is over. The clouds are parting. The sun is rising. The blessing is approaching. And you, child of light, are about to walk into one of the most transformational days of your life.